Hi, my name is Gabby and I'm the Assistant Curator here at the Monroe County History Center, and I'm standing in our brand new exhibit, Anatomy of a Quilt. So this exhibit focuses on the 1884 Showers Quilt, which was created in the aftermath of the catastrophic factory fire for the Showers Brothers Furniture Factory as a fundraising effort. There are a lot of interesting things about this quilt that you can learn about in this exhibit, but two really fascinating things that we wanted to focus on is the preservation efforts that the History Center is putting forward to preserve this quilt. In order to see this deterioration that's happening on different quilt blocks in a more specific view, we were able to get microscope photography to look at the way that the individual fibers are breaking down. And as you'll learn in this exhibit, there's really nothing that can be done to stop that process, but we can do our best to keep the quilt together and to help future professionals to know where all of the fabric is supposed to go. And so we have this amazing volunteer, Coley Gillespie, who has a background in fibers. She's been doing this really detailed preservation work to encapsulate different disintegrating quilt blocks in tulle that to the naked eye is pretty much invisible, but to a conservator, they'll know immediately that preservation happened. So Coley's been doing a lot of work kind of in the lower portion of the quilt, and after this comes down, she will continue her preservation work. But you can see some examples throughout the quilt, but you might notice that the tulle that she uses is in different colors to kind of match what the block would have been. So for example, this darker one is a brown color of tulle, whereas these down here are white tulle where more white fabric is shown. This is to give like a better overall aesthetic impression, but you might wonder then why we don't just replace it with reproduction fabric. And it's because it's really important that it's clear that this is a modern intervention that we're doing as a museum. We don't want to trick anyone, and we don't want to damage the research value by putting in any fabric that is out of date or disrupts the kind of historical integrity of the quilt. So if you would like to learn more about this quilt and Coley's preservation work and the rich history of this pattern and the people who helped to make it, then come by the Monroe County History Center. We are open Tuesdays through Saturdays, 10 to 4. This exhibit will be up through April.